Well, let's start up Dreamweaver, get that program up and running. And I still see a welcome screen. I'm just going to close it off. I'm going to make sure first off that I'm in my local view. And I do want to make sure that this is my files that I'm looking at. I want to make sure that this is the local view and not remote or testing or anything else that is out there. As always, I'm going to make sure that I do a reset on designer. And having done that, I'm going to create a new HTML none. Go ahead and create it. And okay, here's my file. I'm going to change the title over to my SURVEY. That's short and kind of to the point. And I'm going to do a page or modify page properties. I'm going to do a CSS kind of thing. And first off, I'm going to set my background color. I'm going to set the background color to kind of a light gray. Now you may need to do something different for what you selected as your background, but I think that's going to work with the background image that I selected. Now I'm selecting a background image, and I'm going to use that, there it is, that red, or the riverback thing that I selected earlier, as basically saying we need to do something. You may or may not see that particular message. Now, I want this to repeat, but I want it to repeat not in the x-axis. I want it to repeat in the y-axis. And that's why I put the gray in the background. If we go on the x-axis beyond however long this particular item is, and I think it's about somewhere between 12 and 17 inches, it suddenly turns to gray, kind of letting us know that that's where the end of the world is, as according to the background is involved. Okay, we do have it in the background. The border on the left hand side is tiling. It's probably right about there is where it repeats and just keeps going and going and going and going. Okay, this is looking good so far.